Hey everyone, I'm Skotti from Skotti RNY, and this is my week 237 post-op Roux-en-Y gastric bypass and maintenance update. Well, welcome back to my channel, everybody, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I am Skotti, and this is where we're going to talk about me and my weight loss surgery journey, starting right now. I'm 6'2", 49 years old. My highest weight ever recorded was 419 pounds in August of 2014. I had surgery July 7th, 2015 at Humber River Hospital in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. My surgery weight was 340 pounds. My weight loss surgery goal weight was 219 pounds, which I originally reached that goal at week 33. Last week I was 278 pounds, and this week I'm 277 pounds for a loss of 1 pound, making my loss from surgery of 60 pounds and a total loss from my highest weight ever recorded, something like that, is 139 pounds. Wow. So I'm down a pound. Yay me. Did I do anything special to earn that? Nope, I didn't actually at all. And this is just going to be a quick video, and we're going to go through it, a couple of things. One, last week when I mentioned about how the counselor that I had been seeing mentioned about, the thinking positively, right? I am going to eat this food, and it's not dwell on the I'm not going to have, those, or I'm not going to have that. Well, that's great if you can make that work, for which I did a couple of times, but I didn't a handful of times. In one in particular was, this is my mind, right? I am going to have that little piece of chocolate instead of saying no completely, right? Just that little piece. Because saying no would be way too difficult. I don't want to say no, but I am. And I don't think that's what is supposed to happen when you're supposed to say I am going to eat, salad and meat and all that, but I am going to eat that little piece of chocolate. Yeah, that little piece of chocolate turned into like that. So that failed. Oh well. Earlier last week, after the video, one positive thing that did happen was I had to go to Costco for stuff, and I was so desperate to get the M&Ms from there. Oh, yeah, right? Come on now. Really? I was so desperate. Up and down the aisles that I had to go up and down, but still constantly in my mind, I can swing by there on my way to the cash. But I convinced myself and said, no, I'm not going to. I am not going to, right? And I didn't. So, yes, I made it through Costco without getting those because it was really on my mind. So that was a really good thing, absolutely. One that carried with me, happy moments for a few days, that's for sure. But letting your emotions control your food and control your eating, and throughout the course of the week, that's what's happened, is I've let my emotions do that, and it's really hard to turn away from that. And so, of course, life happens, unfortunately, and when you're an addictive emotional eater, well, then what do? Sometimes when you have issues, you eat. So I ate, and, it was even as, yesterday, I was going to the store in the evening to get groceries, my regular good stuff, and I felt I needed to have those M&Ms. Not Costco size, thank goodness. Bummer. But I still had to have some, so I got some. Because that was just me. So, started off really well, kind of finished off really crappy. Overall, that's that battle, right? Well, as we all know, that's that battle. And one thing, too, I've noticed the last few days, right? I'm doing like a food loading thing. And I'm surprised I actually lost a pound. Because my food choices and all that have to change, and they're going to change, right? Like most of us need to. And it's almost like that day or those days before you had surgery where a lot of people just loaded up on the things they never had, or they knew they weren't going to have for a long time or ever again, right? And just loading. And that's what I've been doing. Now, with the exception of not having the fast food, but just food in general. And a lot of it has been junk, but not the fast food junk. I've been loading, anticipating that my eating habits are going to change. So I'm trying to prepare myself by putting extra. I'm kind of like a bear, right? Or eating extra, before they hibernate for 6 months or whatever. Not to that extent. But that's kind of how I've felt the last few days. I want to get all this into me. Anyways, so again, I'm surprised I still lost that pound. Because it's not like I loaded up on salad and fruit and meat and all that, so whatever. But anyways, that's the gist of it for this week, right? Through it all, we always have to remember, I always have to remember, and maybe this applies to you too. Keep trying, right? If you don't try, you're not getting anywhere, good or bad. So at least we're still trying. At least I'm still trying. And that's the main thing. And if you're feeling frustrated and whatever stuck, think of me, right? And maybe that'll help get you out of that rut. That's for sure. But there will be a day, right? There will be a day for all of us. Maybe today will be my day. Who knows? Maybe this will be my week. Who knows? But anyways, that was my week. So here you go. And there you have it. And hopefully you guys can learn from this. And you know what? I laugh because, it does suck, but at least I can laugh at it because, that's how I am. I enjoy a good joke. Anyways, thanks again to my subscribers. I do appreciate your support. And of course, everybody. Yes, we always like to be liked. Absolutely. And one other last little thing. I forgot. Yes. Sorry about that. Was shoveling. I was shoveling snow this past week because we got dumped with snow, right? And hopefully all those people that may have been affected by snow, you guys are okay. But we got dumped with snow. And I was shoveling snow. You're really out of shape when you can't even shovel snow without being short of breath and feeling it. Not sore. I wasn't really sore. It was just out of breath, out of shape. Oh well. Again, one of those things we'll work on. I just noticed that in my notes. It was kind of late. Anyways, thanks again, everybody. I appreciate all your support and whatnot. And remember, not every day is fantastic, but at least I have the opportunity to live every day. Until next time, take care and bye-bye.